All right. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Mike, and this is Something Mobile. And today we're going to be going through a couple of cases that I have had in my hands for a while. But the only one that I've actually tried is the mouse case. And I can tell you right now that that is a good case. I've had the grip case on, let's see, face top down. So yeah, I've had the grip case on um, other devices. My Note 10 Plus had one, and it was really good on that. And I just haven't purchased another one since, and I don't know why. Um, the main thing is the main difference between these two cases is going to be the ability to have Magsafe compatibility. So the mouse has it built in. So today I'm going to try something different though. There is a sticker that came with my grip case. And I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the package. Let's go ahead and get that thing. Let's see, I think I'll do this last. So if you guys don't know already, this is a case by a brand called Dbrand. And they have words written all over this right here. I'm not sure exactly what the story is. It's just kind of like a robot going on and on about different things. And it goes around to the back as well. Maybe one day I'll actually read all of this. Maybe I can, read it live if it actually has something good to say. But it's just pretty funny. It's just part of the branding, and it's what makes it actually pretty cool. So I'm gonna do my best to not look over at my screen because this is a live stream. Because I have a live stream going on over here. But I am going to see if there's anybody watching. So that way I can, if anybody is going to leave a comment, you can go ahead and do that. Let's see. And if you do leave a super chat, then I will definitely see that. And yeah, so, all right. So anyway, the mouse case is something that I've been using, and I'm going to go ahead and take that out of the package right now. And the reason why I really like this is because, look at that presentation. It's a really good presentation. They did a really good job. Made for the Google Pixel, which is really nice. It's got a warning for a magnetic field warning there. So if you have, it says this product is fitted to with magnets, pacemaker, and ICD users are advised not to position the product within 10 centimeters or 4 inches of the radius implant device, as it may cause interference. So yeah, no magnets up against your chest if you have a pacemaker or anywhere else you have one. Let's see, so here's mouse, and this is actually the Aramid fiber. So I really do like it. And let's see, there is somewhat of a delay, I think. Yeah, there is. So I'm gonna try to get rid of that. Let's see, let's go with this right here. So maybe that's better. Yeah, there you go, less of a delay. So that's all basically you wanna see anyways, right, is this thing. So you can go on their website and you can go get that. Let's see here. I'm gonna go check my phone really quick. Let's see. Cam 2, top down with cam, face cam. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go check this right here. It's connected to my computer. There's other thing I'm gonna talk about here. I'm gonna be talking about these. These are actually gonna give us this ring right here. And there's a lot of them. And I found them on Amazon for like 10 bucks. I think there's like 6 of them in here. And there's black, gray, and white, which is actually really cool. Let's see here. I'm gonna go search online. And yeah, you find it right now. It was 51. It just said 51. That's kind of weird. They changed the price. Okay, Cam 2 Plus. Okay, so this right here. So this is the Aramid fiber that you can get from Mous. And I'm thinking it's a UK brand, so United Kingdom. And you can get a pretty good idea of what you're getting just by looking at these photos. But I'm going to show you right here. It's a pretty awesome case. You can tell that it has that MagSafe, on the inside there. because it's got this little thing down here, just like this case does, the encased that I have here. It's like, this is a good magnet case if you want to have a MagSafe case on your Pixel 7 Pro, and it is pretty awesome because of accessories that you can use with it. I have a video in my content. You know, you go scroll through content, and it's it'll be one of the first 3 videos, and you can see what that's all about. But the mouse case is pretty awesome. For $52, I'm not sure. You can get the Dbrand grip for a little bit cheaper, which is why I'm going to compare the two. And to me, they're both like a black kind of style case. It's slim but protective. The grip case, what's cool about that is it's a little bit more grippy, so it might be a little bit more difficult to drop. But we'll talk a bit more about that when I actually get that case out. $52, it's on sale for $52.99 instead of $61.99, so that's good. But so far, I mean, I thought that the case was going to be a little bit more grippy, so it's okay. The back of the case seems like it should be a little bit more grippy, but the look of it is really nice. But I oftentimes cover it up with a MagSafe accessory anyway, so that's like not the most important thing to me. I think if I was to buy it again, I probably would go with the walnut, and let's see what that looks like. So, is that the walnut? Let's see. That's for the wrong phone. It's $23.99. So they probably don't even have it available right now. So nonetheless, it jumped over. And that's the thing too about this website is it kind of jumps around on you. I was on the, I was looking for a certain device. So I'm going to go ahead and go to devices, and we'll go to the Google Pixel, Pixel 7 Pro. But it automatically jumps around for you. It's kind of weird. So we'll go to the walnut instead. I think I would go with this one. It looks really, really nice. Because honestly, you wouldn't be able to see most of it because you'd have an accessory on it. And I think the case would stand out a little bit more and kind of show off a little bit more of the case, which is, you know, kind of cool. So if you're not planning on having a MagSafe accessory on it, then I think maybe it would be fine just to go with the fiber. It'd be fine. But nonetheless, see how it jumped back? So I was on the Pixel. So that's the leather right there. So yeah, I don't know. They have the different styles down below on the bottom right here, you know, the different colors. And then when you click to it, it goes away from what's available, right? And now it's showing me an iPhone. So these are really popular on iPhones. I'm not really going to complain too much because honestly, at least we have, you know, a case manufacturer that's making, you know, cases like this for the OnePlus 7 Pro, which is awesome. The OnePlus 7 Pro is doing so good that we have people or case companies wanting to make really good cases for them. So not going to complain about that. So we're going to go with this right here. So let's go ahead and get this thing on the phone. After I talk about the inside here, they have this air shock on the inside here. I guess it's supposed to be really, really shock absorbing. There's a lanyard right here on the side, a little hole right there that will let you put a lanyard in there, which is cool. And this right here is really, really soft. So up against your phone, that's going to be really, really soft. But that's nice. Let's go ahead and clear out all these right here. Clear out all the notifications. Constantly get notifications on my Android. All right. So consistency is the only cheat code. It's pretty awesome. Got that photo off of a YouTuber that I follow. Let's see here. Face down. Cool. So let's go ahead and get this on. See what it looks like. See what the how strong the magnet is. After I take a look at the buttons on the side. So these buttons are nearly flush with the phone on the side, if you can see that. Nearly flush, and it's actually kind of hard to feel them. They're clicky enough. They're fine to click. They're not squishy, really. They're borderline just too flush with the case. So it's kind of hard to know when you're pushing that button if you're not looking at it. There's some grip on the sides right down here, which actually really does help. And the sides are more of a hard plastic. Maybe you guys can hear that. So it's more of a hard plastic there. It is somewhat grippy, and it gets more grippy as you use it, which is actually good. The camera is somewhat inset on the inside there, as you can see. Somebody had said in one of my videos that they didn't really like that flush look. It wasn't because really of the looks, I guess. It was more of the fact that when they grabbed their phone, they wanted to be able to know that they're not touching their camera. So that was a way for them to be able to tell if their finger was going up to the camera or not. So they don't get their camera smudged. So yeah, the top right here is basically the same material as the sides. And the back is the only part that has the Aramid fiber. And like I said, it's not a very like sticky touch. If you've ever felt like a Spigen Slim Fit, it's not like that. It's more slick than that. And then the mouse branding on the bottom, which is actually really cool. I do like their logo. But once you buy something from them, you are going to get bombarded to no end with emails on buying more products from their brand, which makes sense, but I feel like they're a little bit too pushy of a brand. I don't want to be sold a bunch of product all the time. I just want to be told thanks and like here's the cool things you can do with your new product, right? Try like maybe even tell me like other brands that have cool accessories that could go with theirs. You know, something like that. I don't want to feel like I'm being pushed so much as far as like, you know, a certain case from a certain brand. A brand that actually does a really good job with branding and like emails and stuff is OtterBox. And I'm gonna go and put this box to the side. But yeah, so far, all in all, it's been a good experience. This unboxing experience is good. I've been using this case for a while, like maybe like 3 days, and there's no marks or anything on it. They're known for durability, and you could probably rely on the fact that this phone is not going to break if you end up dropping it in this case, which is actually really good. Let me see, let's turn this off. It's like one of the biggest things that you would want to think about, right? Is how durable is it going to be? And this is like really durable. And it does have Magsafe compatibility, right? So this actually does hold on really, really good. And I know that somebody says that you could do a shake test and it doesn't really do much to help you understand how strong the magnet is. I know that, but it's nice to see, you know, like when somebody shakes it like this, it's not going to let go. It's helpful a little bit. I do have something here that I'm going to hook up to this if I have time later on this video to show you what the pull strength is on this. I know the pull strength on this from side to side, like if you're pulling it off this way, is about 4 pounds, and then this way it's about 2 pounds. And I'm hoping that this will break, it will like beat that as far as that strength there. Let me see here, the top down. I don't know if I corrected that. Product shot, top down capture. Yep, got that. Got that. Cool. And that. So, all right, let's get on to the other case, which is the Dbrand grip case. Let's see, top down here, face on top. All right, so the Dbrand grip case. Their presentation really does go out of its way to be really good. Dbrand went out of the way to do a really good job in presenting their product. Just the box alone, like, it's amazing. Obviously there's a little bit more in here, but if I didn't rush the shipping, I think the price was going to be like a little over $30. So I rushed the shipping and I think it cost an extra $20 or something like that. because I wanted to get this to you guys faster than what they were saying. So, and you get a skin, right, for your case as well. So look at that. It's just such a nice presentation. And this is the main reason I wanted to do a live stream, is because of the fact that I just wanted you guys to experience this and see like how that's how you do it. You know, there's a nice cleaning cloth right on top, so you can clean everything off. It says Dbrand on it. That's just how you present it. And then the case, you can already tell instantly when you're touching the case that it's going to be grippy because of the shiny sides right there. That shiny part is not like a sticky grip. No, it's more of like a TPU case would be, like this right here. This has a shiny side to it, and this is kind of sticky as well, but the Dbrand grip actually has a little bit more of a stick on the sides, and this is where you hold the phone, which is why it makes sense that they would put it down here. And the insides are kind of the same on the inside there. See that? It's like a shiny material, so it'll hold onto your phone. And then there's a felt right there that's not quite as soft as the felt on the inside of the mouse case that's on the phone right now. And yeah, it's just a really cool, I'm going to give you guys a good look of that there. Yeah, looks really, really nice. The case, they have changed it a little bit. There's like little tiny, there's like a little bit of texture on the plastic itself. I think I can get you guys to see that. Possibly. Maybe I can do it here. Yeah, let's go ahead and click over. Let's go to that cam. And we'll try to get you guys to be able to see that texture, and it sees me, so that's not good. It's always fun with cameras. So there's little tiny, it's like, almost feels like petting a shark if you've ever touched, or maybe even like a little bit of sandpaper, like a sandstone. It's got the perfect finish. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to that. Perfect finish for calling it a grip case. It really, really is that good. These sides, the top and bottom are lifted slightly, so that way your face will lay off of the table. And I'm going to get this I'm going to get this on the phone soon, but I just want to show you all the buttons and stuff too. The texture on the buttons it's really, really good. The inside, there's like let me see. Are there little voids on the inside? It doesn't look like there's a void there in the corner. No, there's not. So this might not be as drop protective, but the reason why these two kind of compare is because obviously they both have the kind of like the same like slim but protective kind of feel to them. And it just seems like if you were going to go between two brands that were not like the big brands like Spigen or OtterBox, then these might be the two that you were going to consider. And you might think that the design is somewhat the same because of the build. And to me, it kind of does like look a little bit the same, right? This one's a little bit more money, but I think you're paying for a little bit better technology as far as drop protection. This one, you have the functionality of having the grip. So hopefully you won't be dropping this one as much. And this is why that would be nice. You don't get Magsafe, and it's cheaper. And the case itself is actually pretty rigid. The back is a hard plastic. The sides are also hard. Yeah, even right here, like where the buttons are, there's plastic that is right between the buttons there. So the buttons themselves are the only part that actually is not like a rigid kind of piece there. You see how it kind of flexes out there, and on the top as well. So the back looks like it's going to be somewhat flush with the phone as well. But you also have the ability to put stickers on this, right? So you get to make it your own. So you could go with the matte black just stick with this and it's fine, because you can't really tell that it's made to have a sticker on the back of it, but there is somewhat of a ridge all the way around the back. So that way when you do have the skin on there, it doesn't protrude off of the back of the phone, which is nice. All right, so let's go ahead and get that put on. So here's the thing is, this is where this is going to differ a little bit. So if you didn't have this side by side, that'd be kind of a problem for you. So which is why I'm going to put this like this. And these cases are pretty much the same in height. Let me see. Yep, they pretty much are. So I'm thinking that it would be fine if we place it about the same area right there. So these right here, before I get into that, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. I think it's called WYNKS. So we'll go cam 2. So this right here, it's the WYNKS. The brand is WYNKS. It says visit the WYNKS store. So it would take me into more of their products, and you guys can go see that for yourself if you would like. And after this video, I'll go ahead and put a link in the description. But yeah, you get 6 of them in here. And so maybe these won't be that strong as far as magnetic hold, but it might be good enough, you know, for what we want. And I'll see right now if it is good enough, because I've used a lot of Magsafe cases, and I've got a lot of, I have a lot of Magsafe accessories and conversion kits that I bought from Spigen. I haven't used any other brand. I have Mophie ESR I'm going to be trying pretty soon. And then this right here. So HL Design by WYNKS. And $9.99 for this is actually a really good price. So you can see $9.99 for, let's see, 2 black. So you can get a 4-pack for $8.99. So I went with the $9.99 for 6 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and get these out. And then what's cool about this is, hold on one second here, top down with face. So what's cool about these though, actually about this, is the fact that I have a sticker to put on it. So that means, if I can get that out of there, how easy does that come out? It's gonna take a while. There it goes. Oh, that's why. So it comes out like this on the side. At least it looked like, oh, never mind. Let me see. Yeah, so that opens up like that. Got it. So all I had to do was open this up like this to get that out. So good to know for next time. So yeah, you do want to warm this up, but for this, I'm just going to go ahead and just put it on. And I'm going to use this cloth for sure. But what's cool about this is the fact that I have a sticker, and I'm going to put this down before I put the sticker on, and then put the sticker over it, and hopefully this will help hold it in place. So that way there's not that much material in the way of somebody being able to still have the functionality of a good magnetic hold on their phone, but they also won't have the problem that some people were having, and using a Spigen and losing the adhesion that they wanted to have. For whatever reason, people aren't successfully connecting these to their phones. All right, and keeping them from coming off. So that's not a good thing, right? But I might as well just get this on the phone really quick and let you guys see what it's like. So let's see, there is a major delay right now. Let's see, top down. Okay, so hopefully that'll catch up pretty soon. Yep. So as soon as I got my face off that, it's a lot better now. Okay, so we just won't do that for a while. I might go back in a minute. Let me see. Yep, got 1 person watching, and somebody else. Let's see. I'll just say, please let me know where you are watching from. Cool. So if you feel like it, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean this off and get this thing installed really quick on the phone. Put that off to the side. So yeah, it's not hard, or it is fairly hard to put on. It's not an easy case to put on. It absolutely feels a lot better to hold in the hands than this mouse case does. Absolutely, without a doubt, this is the better case to have if you were just concerned about being able to hold your device correctly. Look how flush that camera is though. You see how flush the camera is? There's not much protection, like hardly at all. Get a better look at that. My gosh, not much protection. But that's where this thing comes in right here. So before I get that put on, this case on right here, and it's hard to take off, for sure it's difficult to take off. Let's go ahead and get this sticker put on here. And yes, you probably should use a blow dryer to heat up the skin before you put it on. Highly recommended. Or even when you get it on, use a blow dryer for that after you get it on. This is by this right here, the clear one was from Whitestone Dome. So it's just a little thin piece that will keep the metal here around the camera from getting scratched. It did not protect the camera at all. And this won't either. Let's go ahead and get this thing lined up. Yeah, it would probably be good if you would use an alcohol swab for this before you did this. Like it would, yeah, most likely be a really good idea. But this camo, like, or whatever this, I forget what this is called that they have here. I can go look it up on my phone. But the skin it's really, really nice. Like in person, yeah, it looks a little bit better in person than it does on camera. Yeah, I got everything pretty much centered right there. Looks like I probably need to go over to the right a little bit, just a little bit. And I'm doing my best not to pull that because I don't want to stretch it. If you stretch it out, it's not going to lay on correctly no matter what you do. So do whatever you can to not stretch that. And right now is about the time that you would want to get a blow dryer on this thing. And yeah, I need to adhere it. It looks really nice. It's super cool. So I'm doing my best to not stretch anything right now, because the first time you get it out of the box is going to be it's going to apply the best the first time you get it out of the box. So let's see here. I'm trying to center it on the cameras and those two. And actually, let's see here. I'm gonna have to not talk for a minute so that way I can focus on this. Because the more perfect you get this without seeing any metal at all, the better. Reason being is it's going to look like it's not a sticker if you get that on there correctly. And the bottom is overhanging a little bit. The top is not quite matching up, isn't it? Yeah, it's overhanging a little bit. Let's get that lined up right there. So I think that if you got a blow dryer on this, you could get it perfect, which is probably what I'll do later on. So just heat it up, and you'll be able to push it into place a little bit better, and just keep holding it in that place until it cools down, and it'll be a perfect install. So just with that on, look how cool it looks. Very cool. Really nice. So yeah, I'm liking it. That will definitely protect the metal. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and get this on here. That looks cool. Just matte black. Matte black just with the camera being covered. Pretty nice. So if you wanted to, you could just do that. Or actually just get the matte black sticker and just do all matte black case. And that would look really, really nice too. So let's not do that. The buttons are really clicky. I don't know if I checked that yet. The buttons are really, really clicky. And I need to get a charger really quick. I'm going to plug in a charger. And let's see. Plug this in just to test the wireless charging. Test that out. See if you can, yep, you can charge wirelessly through the case, no problem. For the mouse case, you definitely can too. And you can see that it has the Magsafe capability. See that? Whereas this case does not. Put that on there and just wait until it's charging. Okay, it's charging. And pick it up and it leaves the charger. Whereas this one has the Magsafe. It does not. All right. So Magsafe definitely on the mouse, which is super cool, which kind of makes it almost worth the extra money, because I'm paying $9 extra for these right here. And these might not even be, let's see. And these might not even be the best, brand that you can buy. So I won't be seeing these, right? So it really doesn't matter what color I have on here, but I'll go ahead and show you the colors and what they look like if you were to use one of these rings on your phone. Oh, that's cool. They give you a little something to measure it out. That's nice. I don't know if I'll be using that though. It's kind of cool. They put that little paper in there. Yeah, I guess maybe I could use it because, yeah, you could easily just see in both. So there's a 10 on the bottom. Let's see. We want to make it even, right? So 10.2. So that's about even right there. And then the 0, you'd move that over closer to the 0 on both sides. And that's about perfect. Let's see, top and bottom. So make sure you push it down to make it even. And then side to side, a 1 there, 1 there. Yeah, perfect. So keep that in place. Take this off. I can redo it though, so it's moving around on me. It's gonna take that out really quick. Did not notice that it had this, which is really cool. Got the paper fibers all over it. Normally I would use an alcohol swab to wipe down this part right here, but I'm not going to use it. And I told you I would show you the colors here. So real quick, because we're not going to be putting all the colors on. Here's the silver. which is nice. That's what it'd be like if we were to be able to see the ring. There's black. And that's kind of cool because you can't really even tell it's there. It's actually really cool there. Let's see, I think there's a white one now, yeah. Yep, white. There's the white. So it's just gonna be a ring. It's not gonna have the stabilizer like this one has here on the bottom and this one has here. And I know this case for sure. This wallet, this little pop socket wallet does have one of those as well at the bottom, the stabilizer. So you're not gonna have that with this case, but I don't know, maybe it won't really matter too much, but we will see. Let's see, for the sake of the video, to be able to see it being placed, I'm just going to use the white one for now. But honestly, if you were doing it without placing a sticker on it, I would probably use the black. And I'm kind of curious to see how magnetic these are. I want to do it, but the thing is if I try that right now, it's going to most likely bend this ring when I go to take it off. So that probably wouldn't be a good idea. Let's see, I'm going to move this like that a little bit. Probably wouldn't be a good idea to apply that to this to see how strong it is until I have it on here. So hopefully that little tiny ring is going to be something good. We'll see. I'm not too hopeful about it, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So let's go ahead and get that placed here first. And yeah, I would go get a swab normally, but I'm not going to this time because I didn't grab one before we go. And sorry, I'm going to look over here really quick just to make sure that I'm all lined up. So 10, 1, 2, 10, 1, 2. Yep. And let's go over here a little bit. Let's go to 0. 0 is right on the line there. So I think that's perfect. All right. So the problem with this is it doesn't want to stay, right? It doesn't want to stay there. So it says that this is, yeah, it says, I believe 3M. We'll see how sticky it is. So I'm going to get this ready again. Yeah, this is not the best application tool here because I'm kind of iffy on where to put it. Let's see if it's lined up. Normally you wouldn't have this to compare to. To me, it looks pretty good. We're looking pretty straight, I think. So let's go ahead and apply it. The straighter we can get it, the better. Make sure it's in place before you actually like start pushing down on it. So 10 to there you go. Looks pretty good. I could have probably eyed it and it would have been just fine. But yeah, let's go and do it. Let's see how strong this thing is. Let's see if it will actually, I'm going to push this down, see if it will come off. All right. So if you're just now, joining us for the live stream, I've been doing this for the past 39 minutes. Please go back and watch this video. Leave a thumbs up if you guys haven't already. It really helps out the channel. It helps everybody see this video. So yeah, this right here is made by WYNKS, and it's actually something you can get for $9.99. You can get 6 of them in the box, and you get 3 different colors: black, which is this one right here, white, which is on there right now, and the silver, which is that one right there. So right now I'm putting on putting this on the Dbrand grip, and then the ring is going to be covered by this sticker, and hopefully it will want to allow us to be able to use a Magsafe product. Let's see. It holds It holds really good. Oh my gosh, it doesn't want to come off there right now. What the gosh dang. So I think that this might be a good thing. We'll see. I was thinking that you also could put a sticker on there and then just use a knife to cut around the ring if you didn't want the sticker to be like if you didn't want the ring to look like an impression, right, coming through the sticker. You could do that, and then it would look really, really cut, like clean, right? Because I'm assuming that when I put this on here, because Dbrand didn't account for the fact that I have this ring on here, and Dbrand gets their measurements like really, really, really close, it's going to be pulled away from the sides a little bit, and the bottom and the top, but hopefully it'll be pulled away in equal amounts, and not look too bad, but we'll see right now. I would have a blow dryer ready if you're going to do this, and blow dry it once you get it in place, to kind of, you know, set this in place and set it for you. Like it won't want to peel after you do that if you blow dry it and everything and get it all done the correct way. This is not the correct way to do it, but I'm doing this because I don't really want to have a blow dryer here on the live stream. It probably wouldn't be a good idea. So I'm making it work. And mainly, I just wanted to show you guys the Dbrand grip and to show you if this would work here. You know, what I'm doing here, if this is something that is feasible. So maybe like this. Maybe this would be the best way to do it. I need to take all this stuff out of the way. I don't want it to look like a cluttered mess here for you guys. Just in case you guys don't want to see a mess. I wouldn't really care if I was watching, but honestly, just in case. But let's see here. Put this down right here. Yeah, this is the best way to do it. To have the cameras pointing towards you. I curled the top a little bit, so I'm gonna uncurl that because it's sticking right here on the corner, right there. So I'm gonna uncurl it right now. Hopefully I didn't mess that up when I did that. But if I had a blow dryer, I would be able to make that work. It's no problem. That is awesome. So they went out of their way to make sure that the pattern here on the top one that I put already matches the bottom. You see that? See how they continued it with the blue little tiny lines right there? They continued it down there. So they did a really good job on this. I'm impressed, Dbrand. Thanks guys for paying such close attention to detail. The sticker wants to stick a lot to the magnet. So before I put everything on there, I was actually supposed to do this. Let me see. I'm gonna go back and get it. All right, so I'm gonna put it back on here, and let's see here. It goes like this. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this down. Nice. Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. Got 2 people watching still. Thank you for sticking around. So put that like that. Get out of here, fly. Yeah, hopefully this isn't anticlimactic. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but I'm gonna go ahead and fold it. Like I'm gonna do like a permanent crease in that paper, and so that way there's less. So now I have a surface that is kind of a smooth surface that can kind of float around right here instead of being attached to the bottom while I'm trying to get the top part attached. Get what I'm saying? So I want to line those up the best I can. I want to make it look like it's fairly seamless, the transition there, so that way I can go along with what I know that they were wanting to do with this design. And yeah, it gets a little bit nerve-wracking, kind of, to say the least, to get this done correctly. It's not the easiest thing to do. You go watch a video, go watch the video. I highly recommend it. It's not the easiest thing to do, but they make it look very easy. So I think I have that centered. So as I pull that away, I'll go ahead and show you guys what I'm doing here. So I'm kind of pushing that down like this, like that. So that way I don't get many bubbles. And if I do have bubbles, again, the blow dryer, you know. So far, you can kind of see there's somewhat of a, you can see that there's something down there, but it actually looks really, really cool. It looks sweet. I think that looks really cool, actually. It makes the pattern like come up a little bit. Looks really nice. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up. I saw that. I appreciate you. So if you are getting anything helpful out of this, please like and subscribe. If you haven't already, if you happen to watch this later on, I'm going to push this down a little bit right here. And again, if I had a blow dryer, I would be able to make this flex a little bit. You know, I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, if I push it down like that, it exposes it a little bit more, but it's okay. It's absolutely fine. And honestly, look, like the sides didn't really get affected at all. You can't really tell that there is anything there as far as like it pulling away from the sides. You can't tell. So normally I'm thinking, so here's what I was thinking. I thought that because there was something in the middle, that would cause whatever I put on the top that was pre-measured for something that wouldn't be there. I thought this would cause it to pull away from the sides down here on the, you know, right here and on the bottom and on the top. But to me, it looks like everything is totally fine. And hopefully I described that correctly. But nonetheless, you could get this perfect if you were to warm it up, you know, put a little bit of heat on this, warm it up, and get like maybe something like an eraser or this cloth right here. Yeah, the cloth would probably be good with your finger, and just go around it just like this. If you wanted it to be all the way pushed down, all the way inside there. And I think it looks good. Let's go ahead and see if this will charge wirelessly. I gotta push the bottom down. Let's see. Yeah, it charges wirelessly, so we're good. It actually sticks to the case now. So we've now successfully turned a Dbrand grip case into a Magsafe case with one of these rings. So, I mean, $9.99 and you get this ring, and it's actually really good. It's got 3M tape on it. You don't have to worry about the adhesive strength if you go out and get a Dbrand grip and you put a skin on it, which is awesome. Let's see. Yeah, holds good. This pop socket is one of the strongest magnetic devices that you can buy for any MagSafe accessory. Let's see. The pulling force on that is just insane. It's mainly because you're putting it directly on a magnet, right? Instead of having to pass through a piece of plastic like this one has, or even the back part of this right here. So I know for a fact that pulling it off of this is, yeah, I mean, it holds, just not as hard to do. You can tell it's just not as hard to do. It's not bad. It does a job, and I've been using that for like 4 days, and it does fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this other part installed here, and then we're going to use this. This thing's gonna get loud. I'll show you right now. When you turn it on, it's super loud. Sorry guys, hold on. Yeah, it's a crane scale. And this thing will hopefully show me the pounds it takes to pull free each one of these, okay? So I'll compare these two, and I'm thinking for sure this is gonna win. That little thing right there is going to be the strongest. And please, like, you know, remind me if I forget to do that. I don't think I will, but yeah, I definitely want to do that for you guys before I stop this video here. And I want to hang out with you guys for a little bit too. We'll talk about the accessories that you guys have been using. You know, why you have purchased or haven't purchased any certain accessories. So let's go ahead and get this on top here. All right, let's see. I think it's okay, but nah, it's not quite centered yet. It won't look right if you don't get it right. I need to go in here and get, no, you know what? I got a knife. Got my knife right there. And so far, I'm really liking the Dbrand grip, especially if you pick up a Magsafe conversion kit. This is going to be my new case for the time being. I would say that Mous is probably going to be more drop protective. And if you guys mess with this, you know, and you put like little dents in it with a knife like I just did on the corner there, if you do that, it's not a big deal. Like I was saying, if you get a blow dryer, you can pretty much iron anything out. So it's not a problem. So I'm thinking this thing wants to go all the way over. And I guess, but static, there's like a static cling to it that keeps it, like it keeps pulling itself to the case. All right, I think that's good enough for now. Again, I will get a blow dryer later on and I will iron out anything, but that thing looks so cool. It looks almost not real, right? Let me go to this camera right here and I'll show you guys. Camera 1. So this is the better. Yo, what's up, James? How you doing, man? I'm just showing off the Dbrand grip for everybody here. And hey, I just put on this little ring right here on the underside of the Dbrand grip. So that way I would have the functionality of Magsafe. And actually, I actually kind of like it. I like the, I don't know, it almost looks like kind of like a Mario World type thing because of the pixelation here. And then you have that ring underneath it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like it. It's very, very strong. So let's see. Let's see here. Top down, face down. What's up, James? All right, so good. Just checking in to see what you got going. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this is all I got going. I've got the Mous and the Dbrand grip. So far, James, it looks like the Dbrand grip is going to be the one I would use. But hopefully your day's going well, man. Yeah, this seems like the stream is going pretty good. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. I think that I would go with the Dbrand over the Mous. The Mous is definitely a good case for you know, really good protection. I like the inside. They did not. They tried their hardest on giving us the best case they possibly could. It's just I feel like the Dbrand is just a better case all in all for me, for my style. The buttons on the Mous are going to be flush. The ones on the Dbrand grip are not going to be flush. Okay, so there's going to be more of you to be able to tell. You could be able to tell, you know, where those are at versus here on this one, where you can't really, if you're not looking, you cannot feel like the difference. And besides that, considering the power button is so far down, I often feel like I'm pushing the power button instead of the volume, and vice versa. So that's kind of difficult for me to recommend this. It's a good case. I feel like it's grippy enough on the sides, but I think this one wins, especially because of the price being a little bit cheaper. Again, if you buy these by WYNKS, and I'll go to them again. I'll show you guys again since you probably just got here. I'll show you what I was talking about on Amazon, and I'll leave a link when the video is over of this brand right here. So this is the WYNKS brand right here. It's $9.99, and you can get a 4-pack for $8.99 or the 6-pack like I have. So yeah, I hate flush buttons. Yeah, it's like, yeah, let's see, James Cox. Yeah, I hate flush buttons. It's like a game of hide and seek where the buttons all the time. Okay, gotcha. And it'd be like, where are the buttons all the time, right? Like, it's, yeah, ridiculous for sure, man. But anyway, yeah, so if you spend the extra $10 on getting these, then you will have basically the same price on you're spending on this case and versus the mouse case. And yeah, it's a win for sure. So that's right, James. Yep, win. So yeah, really well built. And James, you have the S22 Ultra. I remember you saying in one of my videos, you said you were using the S22 Ultra. It'd be cool to see what you thought about the Dbrand grip for the S22 Ultra. I had one for the Note 10 Plus, and I haven't purchased one since then. And I don't have the S22 Ultra, so I can't really say, if it'll be good for that or not. But I do remember I liked it for that Samsung that I had. But what are you guys thinking so far about these two brands? Would you consider buying from them? Right now, Mous is on sale for $52. You can get a sell on that, and you'll get it pretty fast. Mine came pretty fast. The box, the presentation was actually, not bad. I like the way the box opened up with this nice paper and everything. But if you compare the two, like just the presentation comparison, it's just like the hard cardboard box. These boxes aren't cheap. The ingenuity they put in to making this was not cheap. So I mean, Dbrand hasn't been like bombarding my email box with a bunch of like stuff for sale, trying to promote their brand like Mous has. So I purchased once from Mous. Actually, this is the second time I did purchase from Mous. I got screen protectors from them the other time. But I made a purchase from Mous, and they're like just like going off on their emails. So I understand getting when for business you need to get them while they're hot, right? Like you have to, when somebody's purchased from you one time and they really like the product, you want to keep pushing your product so that way they can purchase more from you because they're hot, like they're ready to buy. But yeah, it's just a little bit too yeah, the Dbrand looks sick. So ramen for sure. So Dbrand looks sick, although as camera is recessed in case, it implies the Dbrand is a thicker case. Is that correct? It is not. See, look at this. It is more flush. If you can see, the camera is actually more flush with the Dbrand grip. See that? And just in case, Robin, you just got here, I did put one of these WYNKS little conversion kits for Magsafe, the ring, underneath the sticker before I applied the sticker. So now we have Magsafe on the Dbrand, okay? And it actually does hold on good. I was hoping that it would hold on really good because there's no stabilizer on the bottom there. It was just a simple ring versus like something like this where it does have a stabilizer. And the mouse case does have a stabilizer. So when you put it on, the accessory that has a stabilizer also on the bottom will be able to be held in place. Get what I'm saying? So this one doesn't have it. The Dbrand doesn't because of this. You could get one that does, like Mophie and Spigen. No, the Mophie is a ring like this as well. But the Spigen does have one, and ESR does. But to answer your question, let me go ahead and put this on. I'll take this off really quick, and I'll put on the mouse case for you, just so you can see the difference. Let's see here. Okay, so the mouse case, it is kind of the same. I would say the mouse case has a little bit more of a lip, but not much. Not much at all, just a little bit. So I would say though that the mouse case is the most protective one. Let's see. Yeah, the Dbrand definitely is not the thicker case. This is why I should have something to be able to measure these two. But let me see. I'm get them. No, I think the mouse case is thicker. Mouse is on the bottom. Let me see. They're about the same. It's close, but I'd say the mouse case is a little bit thicker, which is why the buttons are kind of inset here on the sides. Let's see here. I can check it out. James. So James, you said you can check it out. So you want to possibly check out the Dbrand grip and give you feedback. Dbrand is nice, but my all-time favorite brand is Rhino Shield. All right. So Rhino Shield is pretty they're like a pretty thick material. I'm curious about that. If you really like Rhino Shield that much, how's the grip on their case? Let's see here. But no, hey, if you feel like you want to try it out, you might really like the grip on Dbrand's case for the Samsung S22 Ultra. But don't even worry about it. Picking one up to let me know or anything. Obviously, your opinion is always welcome. So I'd really appreciate it if you did that. But yeah, don't feel obligated to do it. I appreciate you though. Let's see here. Ramen says, if Dbrand is a thicker case, is it less comfortable to handle compared to the thinner case? Did I say Dbrand was thicker? I think it's Mous that's thicker, like wider. Okay, so I think Mous is wider, like a wider case. So depending on like how you handle your device, for me, a wider case is not a better case. A more narrow case is better. But a more narrow case is what makes it less drop protective. Because I would say maybe Dbrand is thicker going this way, maybe. Side by side, it's hard to tell. But all in all, I would say that this case, the mouse case, is a more substantial case. The Dbrand is not the thicker case. I would say the Dbrand is going to be the less protective case as far as drops go. But for me, it has more grip. So therefore, I will drop it less, I would think, hopefully. But you never know because I have kids and stuff. So you can't really do much about that. But all in all, if you were going for protection, for drop protection, I would say Mous is better. And plus, it comes with built-in Magsafe, which is awesome, right? So, and by the way, I do have to do a test really quick. I'm going to be using, 1 second here, let me get rid of these notifications. I'm going to be using a crane scale that actually, if I turn it on, it actually is really, really loud, but I'm going to see what the pulling force is, what it takes to get this off of each one of these cases to see which one's better. I believe this one was like 4 pounds to pull it off from the side like this, and it was 2 pounds to pull it away from that right there, like that. So this thing is pretty cool for that, but I'm going to be testing that in a minute. Let's see, WYNKS, yeah, WYNKS, let's see, Robin, WYNKS magnetic ring, can it be fitted on top of the sticker? Yes, it can. Is it sharp to the touch? I read the Mophie is sharp to the touch. I have a Mophie right here in my box, right next to me. If you want me to get it out, but there is a simple solution for that. Obviously, you wouldn't really want to do that because you're buying it to not mess with it. But you could just kind of like shave down the sides a little bit with a little bit of sandpaper. Go just like not even a lot. Just go like that. Like this. If you had a piece of sandpaper, just go like that. If all you had was the Mophie, and it would pretty much be done. Like you would take care of the sharp edges. But no, this is not. Like there's hardly anything there. This is not sharp to the touch. Like I feel like I don't think that I would be cut on this because it would be flush up against the phone, right? Like, so I don't think that this could cut you in any sort of way. The WYNKS ring, you get 6 of them, right? And 2 of each color for $9, $10. You can put it on top of the sticker, but the reason why I put it on top or underneath the sticker is because there's no chance that this will actually pull away from the case when I pull this away, right? Now I'm basically made it like this. So this is built in. This ring right here is built into the case. Got it? So now when I go like this, there's no way I can pull the ring away. Like you said, you read the reviews. The main problem that people were having with the Spigen Magsafe was the fact that it pulled off too easy. So the adhesive wasn't really good enough. It wasn't holding good enough. So that wasn't, obviously good. A lot of people were giving it bad reviews because of that. I'll go get the Mophie ring real quick. So, here you go. Here's the Mophie. And I'll go ahead and see what they have in the box. I wasn't planning on opening this, but I'll go ahead and just look at it. So magnetic positioning, works with all phones. Just want to take a look at the box. I got it. Like, I ordered all these rings because I wanted to do this strength test to compare all of them to see which one is better, because I have an idea to set up something pretty soon with this charger right here. Where'd that charger go? That's underneath the phone. So I want to see if I can mount this ESR right here on the wall, because it actually does hold on really good. So it seems like you could hold it. It could hold itself up on the wall. So you could easily just, instead of putting your phone down, you can put it on the wall. And like, if you're in the kitchen or something, having it on the wall next to you and like being able to like read a recipe or something, especially for Thanksgiving that's coming up, would be pretty awesome. So the strongest magnet would be the best magnet, I would think. So I ended up getting these stickers right here, the 3M stickers that were actually made for Magsafe devices, right? So Magsafe chargers. So I was gonna put this in the back of the charger, stick it on the wall, and see if that works. It's an idea for a video that I have coming up. The idea is good. I just want to do the video well, so that way I can help as many people as possible and not bore them to death. So I don't know. We'll see about that. Maybe it'll be a short or something. So let's see here. Yeah, no problem, Robin. Appreciate the answers. You're welcome. Thumbs up to you as well. See, and James. And sorry, I meant to say I hate flush buttons on a phone case because it's like playing hide and go seek where the buttons win all the time. Yes, I got you. I'm sorry. You actually added that win and I saw that. Yes, the buttons do win all the time. And if you guys had missed that comment, he's talking about the buttons on the mouse case. You can see how flush they are on the sides right there. See? You can barely see them. Whereas on this case, Dbrand's case, they're obviously there. So you might like that or you might not like that. I don't know. It's up to you, kind of like as far as like what you like. But for me and James, when buttons are like this, it's like you're playing hide and seek with the buttons and the buttons win all the time. Because I'm thinking the power button is the other buttons and vice versa often. Let's see here. Daniel Wooding. Daniel Wooding. Hey, how's it going, man? I have not seen you on my channel yet, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to Something Mobile. So, which has the better side lip protection? Side lip. Well, let's see. I'm going to let you see it. So I'm going to let you see all the way around, Daniel, right now. There's not much side lip protection, I would say. And I haven't forgotten about you, Robin. We're going to take these out in a minute. Just want to get to this really quick here. Let's see. So let's take a look at the next one. Here's the grip. I think the grip has higher side. Let's see, side protection, side lip, right? That's what you were saying, side lip protection. So here's the thing is it's a curved display. And when you slide from side to side, for me, the further down the sides are, the better. So that way it makes for a more seamless transition, right? When you're sliding like this. So these are borderline almost too high on the sides. And there's grip. This is like the grip, right? The Dbrand grip is truly a grip case because it's got grip all the way around it. It's amazingly grippy. The grip down here, obviously, is so that way when you hold it like this, you're getting really good grip, okay? But the grip doesn't stop there. It goes all the way. And there's like little tiny nubs that are everywhere along the whole outside of the case, even on the top right here. So when you're swiping like this, you can kind of feel them. So I'm glad you asked about that because I really didn't notice that until right now. I'm gonna go ahead and, so here's your look at the case. Again, the side lips, hopefully I'm showing you this enough. And it's getting darker here, so my actual lights on the inside in the studio are actually doing a better job of lighting everything. So this is awesome because the sun is actually right in front of me as it was setting there. So this right here, again, I think the sides on this case are less. Yep. I would say the mouse case has the lower sides. So if that's the thing that's going to help you decide which one to get, I would say it would be the, Daniel, it would be definitely this case has the higher sides. This case has the lower sides, okay? Top and bottom protection right there. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead, let's see, Robin. The cases I have shortlisted for drop protection and aesthetics are Mous, Dbrand, Rhino Shield, Casetify, and Casetify, got it? I like the look of UAG, but the sides were too loose near the volume buttons, so I returned. Okay, let me show you. Definitely not, well, you know what? Look at that. The buttons right here. See how the sides are a little bit, on the mouse case, you can pull the sides on the buttons part, but you can't here. On the Dbrand, yeah, you can kind of pull them there too. But I think there's no getting away from that, except for Dbrand did notice that. So they added a little bridge right in between the power button and the volume rockers. So they didn't like just say, oh, forget it. You know, we're not going to put any hard plastic in there. So they did put hard plastic between the power button and the volume rockers, definitely. So you're covered there. Let's see what Mous did. So Mous, let's see here. They did the same thing. There's actually more there's more protection in the middle there. So you can see that. So it's hard there and soft here. Soft and hard. I'm pulling on it the same amount. So Mous maybe did a little bit better job in bringing the plastic up to protect those buttons if that's something that you were, you know, considering as something that you would want. But definitely, you did say that you prefer the aesthetics of Mous, Dbrand, and Rhino Shield. Yeah. This is my first time owning a mouse. I am impressed. When I first got it out of the box, I had this on for 3 days. I ordered this Dbrand, and I wanted to compare these two because these were the ones that I was going to kind of go between, right? And I think a lot of people are as well, but this doesn't have Magsafe, which is why I put Magsafe on this one. So that makes, for me, Dbrand the case to get now, okay? So all around, like, if I did drop my phone, I feel like it would be okay. It wouldn't be as protected with Mous as it would be with Mous, but it would be protected enough. And I would be less likely to drop this case because it's so grippy. Yeah, it's just grippy. It doesn't feel like something that's grippy enough to pull out your pockets, but I'm not sure. And I'm gonna go ahead and get to this right now. Open this up for Robin here. Robin asked about the Mophie rings being too sharp. All right, so let's see what they give you. Yeah, oh, okay, so it's basically the same thing as WYNKS. They're just giving you a piece of paper here. If you're wondering how to use this paper, honestly, you just find whatever the average is, right? So like, let's see here. If I was to put it on here, I'd put it down and I would lay it flat as I could, okay? And the numbers right there basically tell you, so I'm a 4 on the bottom, 4 on top. So before, if I had it at the 3, I would be a 5 on the bottom, 5 on the, or 3 on the bottom. Sorry, 3 at the top, 5 on the bottom. So there you go. You obviously got to move it down 1 and you're set. And the same thing on the left to the right side. And then you basically can set it down and you're good to go. It's super simple. I'll show you this up close so that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's an easy application, really, really simple. The only thing is it's probably better just to take the stickers off of the Mophie or even the WYNKS before you even do that, because pull that off, just don't touch the sticker, pull that off, have it ready, and just kind of hold the ring while you're doing this whole thing like this. So that way all you got to do is move it over and then put it down, you know, and then you're done, okay? So that way, yeah, that would be a little bit easier if you do it that way. Let's go ahead and get to these. I do have more rings if you guys want to see them. I bought a few different ones. Oh, these are kind of like stuck in there with the back tabs right there. These also come with 3M tape. They're a little bit, yeah, they're really connected to each other because of the magnetic hold. Like they're magnetically connected, like a lot. These ones, interesting. So I don't know what is going on here. I don't see how Mophie. So it's black. It's more of a sticker on top. So it's more of like, it's not metal. It's not metal. It's more of a sticker, like a plastic. And then, because this is the bottom, this is the part that actually sticks down to the device, right? So, and look at it's flexible. So it's completely flexible. So all these magnetics, or all the magnets, are kind of just stuck onto a piece of like plastic or something. Whereas these rings are completely, like they're rigid. They're not flexible at all. If you bend this, you're in trouble, right? It's done. It's one and done. You bend it while you're taking it off, you're not gonna be able to reuse it again. Whereas these, I kind of like it. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have to do a video on just installing these and maybe taking one apart. But I mean, you were asking if it had ridges on it though. I feel like it doesn't. I mean, I guess it would be sharp, and you would not be able to, like I was saying you can just grind down the sides. You might be able to, yeah, the Mophie sides are a little bit sharp. I can see that. But the thing is, after a while, I feel like it's plastic, so it would just not be sharp anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. It depends on the design that you would want to go for, but I like it. I think it has potential. I would take a little knife maybe to the plastic edge around the border and just shave it down a little bit maybe. That might be something you could do to help with that. So I think that would be good. I like it. I like what Mophie did. I like their brand. So, I mean, they did a good job making these. So hopefully that helps. Let's see. With your question there, Robin. But I want to try these later on. So yeah, I'll put all this stuff away later. You guys have any more questions? I'm not going anywhere. I'll hang out here for a little bit with you guys. I'm going to drink my water. I'm going to clean up my mess. Get all this stuff put away later. Put this stuff down here. Do you guys want to see the other rings? See what they're all about? See how, you know, they were made by the companies? This is Dbrand's little cleaning cloth there, which is actually really nice. And Dbrand definitely did a good job on this. It's an amazing case here. Let's see. So hey, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate you leaving a thumbs up. And it is getting hot in here. I don't know if it's my lights or what, but it's hot. Good. Thank you. I'm glad it helps you, Robin. Awesome. That's why I'm here. Yay, let's see the other brands of rings. All right. So this one is by a brand called Sinji Moro. It's another, just, you know, I don't know if it's a knockoff brand, but they do have the stabilizer, which is actually pretty cool. I have the Halo ESR ring and Spiegel's ring. And I actually did a video on this one already. Let me see if I have any more. All right, and I do have the Spigen Thin Fit as well, which is awesome. This was my main case while I was waiting for all the other for all the other companies to make the cases. This was the one that I was using while I was waiting. So, yeah, nice case. It does have air pockets in it. The touch is so nice in it. The touch is like a smooth kind of finish. It's not like something where it's made where Dbrand and Mous spent a lot of money on developing their cases. I don't know if Spigen did, but I do know they sell a lot of cases. So maybe that's why they can do it at such a cheap price. But you can tell that the materials they use for their cases aren't nearly as robust, maybe, I guess is a good word for it, as the materials that are used in Dbrand and Mous. So I'm going to move these to the side, keep this like, you know, looking somewhat nice for you guys to be able to see. You guys can take a look at these cases side by side here. This is by Encased, if you guys are wondering. And I do have a video that I did on this one as well. So here's Spiegel's. By the way, thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't already. My name is Mike, and this is Something Mobile. And I'm going to move my water bottle out of the way. And I'm going to drink my coffee pretty soon while I'm hanging out with you guys. Do you guys like coffee? Do you guys need a coffee on Saturday night? Are you guys ready for Thanksgiving? Are you guys, staying in the house? Are you going out to a friend's house? Are you, going to be baking the turkey? Are you cooking everything for everybody? You're having a lot of people over? Let's see. Robin says, a shootout of the rings would be awesome. The touch of the ring is important, as I'm thinking of adding them to my kids' phones and don't want anything sharp. Yes, I understand. Yeah, for your kids. For your kids, the encased case is awesome. If they have, yeah, maybe just buying. Well, I don't know. Do your kids have Android phones? If your kids have Android phones and you don't want them to be sharp, Robin, I don't know if you saw me install this or not, but I put a sticker over this case right here by Dbrand. Okay, I covered up the ring with the skin by Dbrand, and there's no longer any sharp edge. Okay, all right. So I hope that would help you. If you can get some sort of skin, if like go on Amazon, grab a skin or something, and then put that over whatever ring you have, it's going to be less material between the ring and the phone, or the ring and the accessory that they're using. And there you go. And it makes it a lot stronger. So it's got a good hold to it. I'm going to test the strength between these cases and see what the magnetic hold strength is between these two here. I need to go off of my face cam for a minute to go to top down because my camera is trying to keep up with both cameras, and my latency is getting more and more. So here's Spiegel's brand right here, and this is just the black one, and it just comes just like that, and it is definitely rigid. I have already installed this one before. I actually like this install tray for something like James's. So James was on here. I don't know if he's still here. Say hi, James, if you're still here, man. But if you're not, no problem. I will catch you in the next one. But anyway, James has the S22 Ultra, okay? And if you have a Spigen, if you buy Spigen, they'll have a little opening right here. See that opening? It's perfect for the S22 Ultra, or an iPhone even, because of that opening there. But for this, it's a problem with this phone right here, because the camera goes all the way across. So that's not something that's too easy to work with. So here you go. So when you're applying this, you have to push down a lot, because look at that. See the gap between them? There's a gap. The camera kind of pushes it away. Got it? So because of that, you push this down right here as hard as you can, and sometimes it doesn't adhere. It definitely does not want to stick to the back of the phone. Okay, so for sure, the phone, I believe, has some sort of coating on it where it's an oilophobic coating, I believe. It feels super soft and it repels fingerprints, because the first thing that people say whenever you go to watch a review online, they say, wow, this thing is a fingerprint magnet, right? So I guess Google said, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to go ahead and put that oilophobic coating on here. And so therefore it's not as fingerprint magnet, I guess. And so, yeah, it makes it to where things don't want to stick. Like this thing won't want to stick to the phone. It'll pull right off. No matter how good you prep it, if you put alcohol in it, it's not going to want to stick. So if you do this, make sure you're sticking this to the outside of a case. You can't even really put one of these rings underneath the case. The case is too thick. Even the Spigen Thin Fit, it's actually not a really thick case, and the case was still too thick for it to actually be good enough to allow for a strong hold for even the pop socket, which is like one of the strongest magnetic Magsafe devices that I own, that I've ever used. So here's Spigen's. The main thing with Spigen is some people say that it doesn't stick good enough. Okay, one of the things that they have problems with. I had it stick just fine to my Spigen Thin Fit case, but it probably depends on what they're putting it on. Like there's variation, right? There's 4 out of 5 stars for the Spigen version of the Magsafe conversion kit. 4 out of 5 stars, I believe, is what it was when I last looked. The reason for that is because you have variation of what people are saying about it. Some people say it's great, some people say it's not. And you have that variance because mainly is what people, either they're doing two things. They're doing two things. Either they're not prepping it correctly, or which they need to put the alcohol wipe on. They wipe it all down, or they're putting it on a case that is not really meant to have this put on it. So that'll be kind of a problem if they do that. Let's see. I haven't seen the Halo one yet. So this is by ESR. By the way, here's Spigen's accessories. If you want to go check those out. They have cool wallets and stuff, but one of the better wallets I've seen is by ESR. And they have, hey, I want to show you guys this really quick. Let's see. Okay, this OtterBox charger right here. It's also MagSafe. Super awesome. I wouldn't have the ability to use this really. I mean, I could use it as a wireless charger. If I turn it on, you can see the button right there. You push that button right there in the bottom, and you turn it on, and I believe it'll just wirelessly charge. Yeah, so we're good. We're wirelessly charging. That's awesome. It's no problem. Let me see. And it's actually sticking to my phone. It actually wants to hold on to my phone. It's trying to act like, it does have a magnet. Somebody asked me, hey, does the phone already have a magnet? For MagSafe? No, that's just the wire. That's just the coils. So if you notice, it is ready. Like it's holding it. I wish I could show you, but it's holding it just fine. And yep, there you go. I shook it and it finally fell off. So there are magnets in there already. Let's see. But this thing is awesome because you can take this the wallet pop socket and put it on the outside of the OtterBox, and then the OtterBox can stick to a case. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but when you think about it though, it kind of is cool because look how far off this kickstand is now. And now it'll stay up just like that, and it'll actually put it in a better orientation for you if you're watching something. It makes perfect sense. It just makes sense to have that in there. I'm going to get to unboxing this right here, the Halo, but I just wanted to show you, this is why MagSafe is so cool. It's so simple. And you know what's funny is before MagSafe was actually a thing and being called MagSafe, the company that already had this kind of stuff in their cases was Mous. But I believe Mous had it like it was a different kind of pattern, like it was kind of square or something like that. I'm not sure. But now they've made it more like this, obviously, to, you know, match, to work with Magsafe accessories. But yeah, let's go ahead and put this on here, and it'll be charging. Should be charging. Yep, there it goes. All right, and yeah, and it holds. It's holding. You know, it's not the best hold, but it works. So yeah, you don't want to like have this in your pocket for a long time, but there's 5,000 milliamps in this thing, and it reliably actually charges your phone. Like, it does a really good job. So let me see if it's charging right now. Let's see, let's do this. Here I am saying it reliably charges your phone, and for some reason it wanted to quit right there. Does it not want to charge through this thing? I'm gonna check real quick, see what it's saying. Making sure. For some reason it just didn't have a good connection. Now it's charging. You can see that. All right, let me see one more time. We'll put this on the back of it and see if it will actually keep charging. Nope. So I put something, so if you put something on the back, it will actually stop the charging process. So you do not want to do that. So there you go. Charging started again. So if you absolutely have to put something on the back just to keep it with you, so you have to go somewhere, awesome. But it won't continuously charge your phone at the same time. Let's see here. Hold on. So does it not want to charge my phone for some reason? Am I not centered on? I might not be centered on the magnet for wirelessly charging. That might be my problem. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I think I set the magnet too far up for it to continue to charge my phone. So that's my bad. So if you do this, you got to make sure that you put this on the coils. So when you do this, yeah, make sure you put it on the coils there. So right now it's continuously charging. And I just had to move it down a little bit. So yeah, it wouldn't give me that problem before. Let me see if it gives me the problem now. I put that back on. Yep. It seems like just simply positioning the ring correctly, like directly over the actual coils, is super important. So make sure that you do that. But you see this one though is pretty far up there. So it doesn't look like it's that much different from this right here, right? Like if you look at the impression, it doesn't look like it's that much different. There's like the same amount of space from top to bottom. So I'm not sure what is going on there. Let's see if the halo ring. I might have just been putting it too far up on the case. That's all I was doing, because it's still charging. It's doing it now. So we're good. We're good. Crisis averted. We're good. Yep, still charging. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get to, by the way, OtterBox has this on their website. What's cool about OtterBox is if you buy something from them, they will guarantee it. I had to get another case from OtterBox because what do you call it? Let me see here. I had to get another case from OtterBox because the holster broke for some reason. I went to go sit down and it broke free. So they sent me a new case. It cost me, I think, like $10, something like that. I'm looking at a spider crawling on my light right now. I do not like spiders. Ugh. So that spider better not end up on my lens right now. I'm gonna go get that thing off. Okay, got him. So anyway, I don't know why there's a spider in the house right now. So yeah, new case, and they sent it with like in a couple days. So yeah, OtterBox is a good company if you want to buy from them. Let's go ahead and get this thing opened up. Take this out. So Oh, by the way, this charger right here, the wireless charger, I got these. I plan on doing a video comparing the charger. These are car chargers. They just hook up to your vents. These things right here are pretty cool. The problem is during the summer, if you're not running your car with AC, the AC on, it'll stop charging if it gets too hot. And that's the problem with wireless charging, is heat. If you have a 20 watt, or if you have a 30 watt wired charger and a 30 watt wireless charger, you're better off using the wired charger because of the generated heat because of the wireless charging. When you have heat mixed into charging, it actually degrades battery health, and your battery will degrade faster, and your percentage will go down faster, right? So the ability for it to retain a charge will drop as you charge at a high temperature, okay? So yeah, hopefully that helps you guys understand why it's probably not a good thing to be charging wirelessly all the time. I actually do like this design a little bit better. I like that. So you just lay it on there just like that instead. Yep. I like that more. So if you're putting it on a case, you want to go down to B. So B needs to be, at the bottom of the case right there. So if you're putting it on a case, you probably should use B. So yeah, let's see. It's transparent, a little piece of plastic right there in the middle, and then it's metal. Yep, it's metal. And it doesn't say 3M or anything, but the adhesive looks like there's quite a bit of it right there. So yeah, and they include these, yes, awesome, the wet and dry wipe, which is nice. Let's see what else they got in here. And these aren't a whole lot of money, and so there's no more wipes. So they did include these, which is cool. And yeah, the presentation's good. Let's see what's in this box. I believe there's an alignment clip, but it's because I think this is made for the iPhone. That's what this is actually designed to work with, this little alignment thing. So I do have an iPhone sitting next to me. Oh, never mind. It looks like USB-C. So they do have a USB-C cable right there, or a USB-C connector. So you put it in like that, just like that. And then, let me get these back out here. That makes sense. So probably go with, I don't know, let's see. Where does B put me? So they have A, B, C, and D. Does B put me high enough? I don't know. I don't think it does. I think B might be it. Or C. C might be the one. I actually really like it. As long as you got this even, like pushed in all the way, and you're looking at this from side to side, the whole design is actually really nice. This, like, it seems like pretty foolproof as far as being able to install this correctly. This is the best installation method that I've seen so far. All the other ones are kind of clunky. ESR did it right. Like, if anything, the ESR installation process is going to be the easiest. I would save this. I would save this to use with these rings as well. So if you weren't going to use the ESR right here, if you weren't going to use the ESR ring, no, don't worry about it. Like, you don't have to. Just use the ESR installation to place this thing where you need to have it. I think you get what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense to me. That's awesome. I like it. So I would buy the ESR just for their installation kit. If ESR sold their installation kits like by themselves, ESR, yeah, you're welcome for the idea. I think that it would be good. I would buy it just by itself, just to be able to install any of my Magsafe conversion kits successfully. That's me saying all that stuff without using it though yet. So yeah, I put the ring back in there. So that's the ESR ring, and that's probably going to be the easiest one to install. I still say, you know, go get some of these WYNKS rings. They're awesome, really, really good. I'm gonna try this real quick again. Now that I went away from it again, I'm gonna try this. Go back to it. You're gonna hear my kids growing or yelling in the background. And let's see if it stays charged. It won't stay charged if I have it offset. Yep, it's not correctly centered. It wants me to have it correctly centered. So let's see. Try one more time. Let's see if it'll stop charging again. Yeah, it stopped again. So I don't know what's up with this. Let me see. Let me switch out the case real quick and see where it connects here. So see how far up that is? It should be fine. It should be fine on this case because those cases are about the same, right? They're about the same. Let's see if it'll charge through this one. I had it charging earlier. Let's see here. It automatically turned on and started charging in that case. See if it turns off in the mouse case. It's staying on. So yeah, mouse case seems fine. And let's see. One more time with Dbrand. And I'm going to use this charger and see if it will stay charging on the wireless charger. See what happens. Nope, hold on, sorry. I pulled it out. Okay, let's see here. See if it stops charging. Nope, it stays charging. So I don't know what it is about this ring, but this charger does not like charging through it. Yeah, it doesn't want to charge through that ring. Let's see. Okay, it's still charging, and I'll tell you guys if it stops again. Because we went through all of that, yeah, and it stopped again. So I don't know what is up. If I'm doing something incorrectly or what, but it started charging again. Yeah, it might be the WYNKS rings. You might be right. So that could be an issue with the WYNKS rings. And I might end up lifting this sticker just to see if the WYNKS rings is what's causing it. But let's see. Howdy. Would you rather get a conversion kit or a case with Magsafe built in, such as the encased? And do you happen to have the Peak Design case around? I don't have the Peak Design case. I saw that. I do have, however, a Peak Design wallet case coming in, or the wallet. I just don't have it here yet. Dude, I wish I had that. But it seems like they're taking a while to get their stuff out. Yeah, I thought about getting the Peak Design case. I just didn't get it. And you, let's see, built-in encased. You're asking about encased. I have the encased right here, and I feel like I didn't ever have any problems with this phone being in the encased. I like it. This is the cheaper option. So let's see. Does it automatically charge through this case? We'll see right now. Okay, it's charging through this case, the encased. Come on, encased. And it's still charging. So I think it might be. So wireless charging with the WYNKS is no problem, but trying to use a battery charger with WYNKS is a problem. So I think if you guys wouldn't mind, okay, when you do the shootout of the rings, you can add wireless charging test case. Yes, I can. I'm going to. I really need to. Yeah, something's up. Like, so the WYNKS, the hold is really good. So if you're only going to be using MagSafe accessories like this, like, it's awesome. Like, it holds on really, really good. But it doesn't seem that the charging with a battery power bank, with OtterBoxes in particular, is working. So I do have another one that I could go get. I have my wife's by ESR. She has an ESR power bank that I got her, so I can go try that out too. Sorry, I meant battery wireless charging test. Got it. Yes, I do need to do that. Beautiful. I appreciate it. So the encased, yes, it's great. Mous, so for Nivarish, hey, yeah, you're welcome, man. No problem. You're very welcome. Nivarish 0415. The Mous does have it built in. So this one does absolutely work with power bank charging automatically, no problem. I'm going to, I believe, lift this one off. If you guys are willing to wait around, I could do that. But I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I guess I can go with the Mophie to take a look at that one, because I'm really curious about Mophie. So I might do the Mophie. But the Shinji Maru is the next one that I'm going to take a look at really quick. So I'm glad I got that OtterBox charging power bank out so you guys can take a look at that, because it's irritating me that it doesn't work right now as far as like charging, and I'm going to keep positioning it because I want WYNKS to work so much because it's so cheap and there's 6 rings. And it's kind of irritating. Like, it's disappointing if it doesn't actually work, because being able to charge your phone with a power bank is really important, you know? And that's part of having MagSafe, especially if you're going to be spending the money on these accessories. Not having the ability to be able to charge with a power bank would be terrible. Yeah, see, it stopped charging instantly. See, move it down a little bit. One more time. Last time, WYNKS. Last time. Nope. Done. All right. So let me see if this will actually charge later on through a different kind of conversion kit. All right. No problem. Hey, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and it helps other people around the world see my content. And if you think this content will help other people, then definitely give it a thumbs up, because YouTube will share my video more if you do like the video. So it looks like there's just one in the box, and you guys leaving comments also helps, definitely. Let's see here. Sorry, I meant to say. Yes, I will do a wireless charging test, Robin, for sure, with the rings. Now that I know, yes, battery wireless charging test. I definitely need to consider that. Yes, that's a for sure thing. I'm glad that I checked that, because I wouldn't have thought about that being any different, right? Like, why does that even, matter? But there's something about it that OtterBox power bank does not like. I don't know. So I like this design. Look at that. It's like it goes like tapers down around the edges there. And this one is also, I think, yeah, it's a plastic. It's plastic instead of metal. And look at the amount of adhesive there is comparing to this. So this will pull away faster, right? Because it's got less adhesive, the WYNKS does. So it's $9.99 for a reason, I guess. So probably wouldn't want to use it, maybe it wouldn't be good to use if you're planning on using a power bank. So I'm glad I checked that. Yeah, I like this one. I like this design. Now the problem is it is plastic, so it could break down over time and end up showing the different magnets inside. Yeah, so it could possibly do that. But then again, it might end up just doing this, because this is just like a rubbery, plasticky outside surface, and this moves a lot, right? So I feel like it hasn't gone through yet, so I think we're probably good. So that's pretty much what it'll do after a while, most likely on this, because that's the way they position the magnets. The installation, let's see. Yeah, same thing. Wrong one. Like that. Yep. Super simple. Yeah, it'll be easy. So the thing to do will be to connect up the power bank before I put the sticker on, and make sure that the what do you call it? The power bank will charge the phone. All right. So this one will be, yeah, I like this one. I might end up using it. We'll see. I think I need to go with Mophie. I'll let you guys choose. Which one should I put on instead of the WYNKS that I have right now? Let you guys choose. And also, I do have another power bank that I can go try on this right here. And before I do that, though, I need to go get the other power bank that I have. I don't remember how this went in here, but I'll just put this in here like this. What is that? Please attach the Assistant adhesive film to the smartphone with glass back before using product. Nice. See what they included? So just in case you don't want to use a case, they gave you this piece of plastic right here. You can put this piece of plastic on the back of your phone, and this ring will stick to the plastic. That is really cool. I think PopSocket did that for a while as well. PopSocket knew that it was a problem to have something stick to it. Mophie or Shinjaro. Is Shinjaro sharp to the touch? It is not. And here's the thing about Shinjaro. So it is called. Let me see. What is it called? It is Senjimoru. Senjimoru. So this one is not, though. It is plastic. So, and it has tapered edges. See that? So that edge right there that you can see is kind of sharp is not going to be something that you're going to be touching. Your finger's going to flow right over it. Supposedly, that's what I'm thinking. And it's flexible versus the other ones not being flexible, except for Mophie. So I'm glad I got all these, because knowing the fact that some of these are flexible and some of them are not, it's kind of interesting to me. So yeah, and I'm glad I didn't cut the sticker to go around this existing ring. It's unfortunate because I really do like the holding power of this ring. It's like super strong, guys. I'm telling you, like amazingly strong. I mean, if you're not planning on using a power bank and you're just going to do wireless charging, it's going to be good. Yeah, Shinji Maru might be the one for the kids. That's correct. Yeah, it might be. And let me see, when did I order it? Shinji Maru. Trying to see when I ordered it so I can look it up for you guys. Try to find another one. I don't see it in my orders, but I will put it in the link in the description so you guys can go find it a little bit easier. ESR Halo, Spigen. Yeah, I can't find it. But nonetheless, yes, I believe I got it on Amazon. Hopefully I did. If I didn't, I'll also include that external link for you somewhere else. Won't be a problem. So anyway, let's get this put back really quick. All right. Did not plan on doing all of this. I just planned on showing you guys these two phones and or the phone cases and comparing them to each other. And yeah, I wanted to do the MagSafe underneath this, which is awesome, but I didn't have. Hey yo, what's up? John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Hey, what's up, man? Your name is so funny. Awesome. Perfect for the. I don't know. Jingleheimer makes me think of like Christmas for some reason. Jingle bells, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, man, hey, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. What's up? What's going on? I'm glad you're here. And today we're talking about mouse cases and, well, not just the mouse case. It's the 5.0 Limitless and Dbrand grip. We found a problem that we have to solve. And we have to figure out what is going on. So the OtterBox charger, this power bank will not charge through the WYNKS that I'm recommending here in this video. I'm recommending this little WYNKS right here for $9.99. You get 6 of them in a package, which is awesome. So I was super excited about that. Sorry guys, we have some people playing some instruments. My kids are playing instruments in the background. But anyway, so yeah, I might have to not recommend that for people that want to use a power bank to charge. It charges fine wirelessly. So you guys can see it can charge wirelessly through the case. No problem, right? So no problem at all. It will hold on to it really, really good. I can't recommend it though if it can't charge through an OtterBox case, right? Or the OtterBox charger won't charge this. It does not want to charge through that for some reason. So right now it's charging and it should stop pretty soon. Watch it continue to charge though now. Watch it work now. Now that I'm showing you. So far it's doing fine. Why doesn't it want to work now? I still can't recommend it. So how about the ESR magnet? So I do have ESR. Did you see that? Did you just now show up? So got my mouse walnut case and it has been, so John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt got my mouse walnut case and it's been great so far. I love the MagSafe built in. I do too. Try your wife's ESR battery pack. I will. I'll go get that. So I wanted to show real quick. I think that Nervash0415 just got here and he wants to see the ESR really quick. So here's the ESR's ring right here. Definitely not flexible like the Shinju Moro. Right here, the Shinju Moro is plastic and flexible and it has beveled edges right here on the sides. And the ESR is metal. Okay, this is basically like the Spigen. So if you were to compare the two, it would be ESR and Spigen. The adhesive, you're going to be getting a lot more surface area on the Shinju Moro than any of these. The sticker on this one is impressive. Now we'll just have to see how strong it is as far as the magnetic hold. I will go get the ESR case really quick. I'm gonna go get the ESR battery bank really quick. I'm gonna go grab that. I will be right back. Hey, I have to put my my lapel back in right here, and then I'll be able to get going on this again. So here's the anchor. Actually, it's anchor. It's not ESR. Anchor. I forgot it was anchor. So 1 second. Okay, so we should be sounding good right now, right? Sounding good, hopefully. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm gonna go to the top. Unmuted the top down, so that's good. Okay, so yes, John, okay, Nirvash gave me a thumbs up. Thank you. I'm glad that helped. I think, what did I say? What was your question? Let's see. You had said, how are the yeah, how about the ESR? Yes, magnet. Okay, yes, I showed you that. Got my kids. Okay, the John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. The mouse case is awesome, and I saw the walnut one. I feel like the walnut would be better because of when you put something on it, you can kind of see the outsides of your case a little bit better with the walnut, and I feel like that one would be the one to get. I think you're right on that. I got this one because I wanted that carbon fiber look. So, you know, as far as ease of use, I feel like if you just want a case to be able to work right away with Magsafe, and you know it's going to work, this might be the case for you. For me, I went ahead and I like this case. This is my favorite right here. The Dbrand grip is my favorite. This is the one I would choose. By the way, it was charging through this when I got back. Just now, it was still charging. I'm going to see if it'll do it again. I know I keep checking this. And honestly, I don't recommend using the WYNKS right now, because if you can't, you know, rely on the fact that it's going to charge consistently. Or I was doing something wrong, or I don't know, something was going on. But it seems to be charging still. Yeah. So, I don't know. It seems to be okay. Let's see what happens with the anchor. See what happens here. Okay. Is it even charging? Nope, not charging. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't want to charge it at all. Let's see. Maybe I have to reposition. I don't know. Let's see if I put it in the mouse case. Let's check it out. The mouse case. Somebody else left a comment. Let me see. Yes, was initially worried about the flush buttons. But okay, John says, was initially worried about the flush buttons, but to my surprise, it hasn't been an issue. Awesome. Like for me, I'm constantly trying to find the buttons on my mouse case. Comparing to this case right here, the buttons kind of come out, and on this one, not so much. But the thing that the phone does have going for it is the protection around the sides. Super protective. But the case as a whole, it's good. It's just I wish those buttons came out just a little bit more. Or if they put some sort of texture on them, that would be really, really helpful. That light just went out to my right. I'm going to have to go replace that one in a minute. Let's see here. Actually, I can plug something into it. Nah, let's forget it for now. I think you guys can see me just fine. Let's see. All right, I'm going to go. Sounds good. Yeah, walnut. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sounds good. Awesome. And John, you said you heard some people saying the Spigen ring was very sharp and it could cut them. Interesting thing to consider. Yes, we have been talking about that as well. The Spigen is going to be about like these ones right here by WYNKS. And so it's about like that. And if honestly, I feel like if you go by it fast enough, maybe you can get cut. But I think a paper would be able to cut you a little bit easier than actually the Spigen could. Not to say it couldn't, it probably could. But what's kind of cool is I put this little WYNKS little ring inside on top of this case, and then I put this sticker over it, so that way it's kind of inset in there, right? And there's nothing to for your fingers to be able to run into. And it has kind of caused me trouble right now because I have to take this out, right? And I have to replace that most likely. But I'm going to check right now to see if Anchor is going to charge through the case or not. It's probably my fault. I probably positioned it too high. I think I did. Just a little bit too high. Yep, I did. It's a matter of positioning. Honestly, I think that's what it is. I can't blame it on the WYNKS altogether. It's got to be a matter of positioning. I need to take this off. It's unfortunate, but I do. Let's see. I see. Putting the ring below the skin is a great idea. Yeah, it honestly, John, when I saw that, I was thinking, what's a way that I could do that to hide it? And the thing is the one problem is eventually the sticker is going to wear through. Obviously, you can just buy a new one. So if you're okay with that, then that's fine, right? But what is cool about it is you will be able to just replace the back of your phone and your case, and you can make it look new all the time, which is also pretty cool. So I feel like it's a good thing. But my main thing that I'm trying to look for is something that is super strong. I want to find the strongest magnet that is most consistent. And it seems like this one is going to be pretty strong. But the main thing I want to be able to do is mount this piece right here, this ESR charger, onto a wall by using 3M tape. Okay, so this 3M tape, I bought it just for the charger, and I would mount it on the wall, and so that way you can stick it to the wall and have it there instead of let's see, instead of just putting your stuff down on the table. Or in my case, I'm oftentimes in the kitchen because I cook at the house. I want to be able to have it up next to me, right? So that way I can have it up on the wall next to me instead of on the table where it gets splashed with oil or whatever else that I'm using to cook with. So I wanted to get it out of the way, and I don't want it to accidentally fall. And so I feel like the stronger the magnet, the better, because then it won't fall off the wall. And this does actually hold really, really good. So yeah, that was that pretty much started my search for the rings. So anyway, I need to reposition this ring and see if I can make it work better. So if you guys want to stick around and watch me mess this thing up right now, that'll be fine. This did charge. This charges. The Anchor battery charger charges no problem through this case. This is the mouse case. Okay. Obviously the OtterBox is going to charge it as well. I don't understand why the OtterBox wants to sit up so much higher, but it does. You got to turn it on the bottom right here. You see those lights come on? There you go. And the charger started. All right. So anyway, I need to take that off there. But I'm going to put it on the phone first, so that way it adds some stability to the case. So that way I can pull on it and stuff and not have it, push in and flex on me and end up ruining the install. If I'm going to reinstall the WYNKS because I want to see if it'll work, if it's just a matter of me positioning it incorrectly, these WYNKS rings. I've got too much stuff on the counter here, for you guys to be able to see. It's like information overload. So I'm going to move these out of the way for you. This is the Shinju Maro, and you only get one in the box. And this one seems like it'd be a pretty good one if you guys wanted to go with that. Let's move that adhesive out of the way. And I think it's going to be looking much cleaner here in a minute. Spigen case. If you guys want to see the Spigen case, let me know. And I wonder if my coffee is still good. I think it is. If you guys had these, the La Colombes, the mocha latte, rich and creamy. And yes, but let's see. Okay. And also John Jacob Jekyllheimer Smith would love texture on the buttons, on the mouse buttons. I'm honestly surprised they didn't add that. Maybe for V6, LOL. Yes, maybe version 6. Limitless 6.0. Definitely. But I have to drink something. And a little bit of caffeine. All right, so get these to the side. Let's go ahead and take these over here. Let's see if I can get these off. And the lighting seems to be okay, but I think I'm gonna get one more light for you guys. They're right here. I'm not going very far. So, all right. See, I'm back already. And I'm just using these simple lights right here from Aperture. Just gonna install that really quick. The light's all hot and everything. Let's see here. Yep. Got 4 of you watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to this and like the video. What happens is YouTube will see that people are liking it, and they'll show other people. If this video is helping you at all, and you think this video will help somebody else, if you like it, then other people will be able to see this video, and that will be helpful for me and for them. But only if you think this is something that other people need to see. So my intention is to truly help you guys to see, what the best thing to get is. For our devices. I'll turn this up so you'll see instantly that we will have. And thank you for liking this video, guys. Best looking case in my opinion are the Google official. Robin says the best looking cases in my opinion are Google official and Bellroy case, as it shows off the camera bar better. The Bellroy, yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. I've definitely seen the Google ones, but they offer little drop protection. That's right. Okay, much better. Cool. All right, let's see here. Nice. Robin, so you said, I've liked and subscribed. Your ideas are A+. Yeah, thank you. I just want to be helpful, so awesome. Thank you. But some of my ideas aren't absolutely original, right? I try to be as original as possible. But oftentimes I go off of what other people are thinking too, and they just help me think about other things to do, like you guys here. So you guys are definitely a part of this, me being successful in figuring out what is best. Team effort. I'm just renewing all my lights right now, plugging in the new ones and stuff, so we have more lights. All right, cool. Got all that done. Let's go ahead and set this off to the side. So let's go ahead and get this off. Let's see what we got going here. I might have to get my knife to see what we got going here. See, this will be nice because you guys get to see how to take this off too. And I honestly need to. So I got my knife and I'm just pulling this up. I just put my knife underneath the tip right there to pull that up like that. Okay. So that's all I'm doing. And I'm doing my best not to stretch this material because I want it to go back the same way it came off. And I need to find the, there it is. I needed this right here. to be able to put the sticker back on. It's just the backing, 3M backing. All right, let's go ahead and take this off. But yeah, Robin, I hope to give you, keep giving you good ideas. My idea on this channel is to help you find the right phone, case, and face to fit your life and style. That's the main thing I've wanted to do since I've started. Okay, John, I've got to head out, but keep up the great work on the videos. Bye. Hey man, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. And yes, I will see you around. Have a good rest of your day, okay? Thank you for coming by. Let's see. Get that going here. Okay. So that'll be ready for the next time. And you can just continuously reapply these. Again, if you didn't see it in the beginning, all you got to do basically is get a blow dryer and reapply it. It's not a problem. So I do need to reset this thing. And I'm wondering if I'm going to bend this. I think I'm going to bend it when I go to take it out with my knife. I think I am. Yes. Okay. No problem. Hey, Robin. Yeah, you can catch the rest of this later if you would like. I have to drop off, but we'll definitely finish watching later. Bye, Mike. All right. Hey, yeah, we'll see you later. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the conversation. I appreciate you, both of you, Jacob and Robin. Take care, guys. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. And a happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you. I don't want to scratch the case. That's what I don't want to do. And this thing is holding on really good. Hey, let's see. Before I pull this off, let's see how strong it is. Let's see if the actual adhesive will come off. Pulling it away. I think it's not going to. I don't think it's going to break free. I think that thing is holding on good. I really don't think that you need anything stronger than that. That is great. This thing's going to be hard to get off because it's so stinking strong. And I think I'm going to bend it. I think I am. Because it's stronger than the Spigen. And the thing is with the Spigen, that stuff, that whatever the magnet was that they were using is so, what do you call it? It is really soft, really easy to bend. So you guys definitely don't want to see my hand there. But I'm just trying to get this thing off here. And it's holding on really, really good. I'm impressed with that sticker. And I feel like if I reposition this, it's going to be good. Wow. Yeah. It's super sticky. And so you can see that I bent it, right? But I'm going to try to reposition without touching it with my fingers. Because if you touch it with your fingers, you're going to get oils on it, right? Let's see. Let's lay it down here. See what we got going here. I got my kids playing the piano right now. They're like, we've been waiting too long. Got my kids in the background. I just bent it even more. I said, I don't know. So I don't even know if it's worth like trying to save this thing. Now we're just gonna use a new one. All right, setting off that off to the side, and it does have really good adhesive. It's good. So if I did put it down there, this was what it would look like. So it's almost impossible to rebend it, but it does stick down. There's no problem. It's like it went right down, sticking right on that plastic. And I did touch it, so let's try to get it off there again. try one more time. So the adhesive is so strong that it wanted to stick down and just stay down, even though I know that there's some points where it wanted to come up. So I'm not going to use it because I have other ones. And let's go ahead and see what the black one looks like this time. You know what? No, I want to save the black one for when I don't have, when I want it to be like conspicuous, right? No, inconspicuous. Yeah. So the installation of the other one was not good. So side by side, that was actually up way too high, way up there. It was up way too high. So let me move it down just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Let's see what happens. So yeah, you can, so if you don't push it down all the way, you can just go ahead and reposition as needed. Let's see what happens when I go to put this on here now. Let's see if it'll stay charging before I reconnect. It turned on by itself. I don't believe I had to turn that on. I don't remember having to. So yeah, it's still charging. You can see the lights are still on, okay? So let's go and slide that off to the side so it doesn't pull this whole thing off. Let's see if the anchor will charge it. And if it's positioned correctly, it will. One second. Yep, it's charging. And I didn't have to turn it on. So it's a matter of positioning. That's all it is, guys. So if you position this correctly, it's going to work. So the WYNKS does work. So it's not a problem. It was just a matter of me putting it in the right place. And this seems to be the right place right here. Okay, so about right there. About right in the center. Do I dare put this on here? Yeah, I'll do it. Let's put it off to the side right there. Let's see how centered it is. It's a little bit bottom heavy, a little bit. So I could probably even push it down a little bit further. Probably would be fine. So this thing does hold on really good. Let's go ahead and put the sticker back on here and cover this thing up again. We're gonna go with the top first, just like this. And we're gonna bend it back like so. Go down a little bit further. Bend this like this. The material that Dbrand uses is second to none. It's really, really good stuff. Super grippy. This is worth it, guys. This is worth trying to figure out how to do this correctly. So it's a matter of me getting this correct right here. Okay, lined up. Get all the bubbles out. You can work the bubbles out with a blow dryer, so that won't be a problem later on. But I think that I've got them anyway, all taken out. There you go. Much better. And if there was any evidence of me putting this on before, blow dryer. You guessed it. Just get a blow dryer. I highly recommend Dbrand. They're really good. And there you go. So it's set. I put it on there again, second time. It's inset, and now we don't have to ever worry about this coming off. And if the magnet ever wears through, the magnet ever wears through the sticker, then we will just get a new sticker. Cool. Done. And the one thing that, so there was a few people that left recently And the one thing that they're going to miss is me using this right here to test to see the strength. So I think right now is the time for me to test to see how strong the pull is in these three cases. You know, if they're comparing to each other, I'm using the one of the strongest Magsafe accessories that I have owned right here, the pop socket wallet. Any pop socket really that is Magsafe is going to be really strong. So I highly recommend this thing if you do have Magsafe built into your phone or your case. Yeah, highly recommended. So now let's go ahead, now that we have that figured out right there, let's check and see again, see if it'll charge it automatically. And all I did was set it on there. Too many face lock unlock attempts. Let's see if it'll go. Yep, I believe it's charging. I didn't press the button. It just automatically recognized it as a charger. And let's see if it stays charging. It looks to be charging still. Perfect. All right, and OtterBox. Come on, OtterBox. Let's see one more time. Okay, let's push the button to get it to start charging. Yep, it's charging. And now the thing is, let's see if it will remain charging. I think it will. All right, so, okay. All right, so I just had to message my wife really quick. She's asking about food because I've been on for a while now. And let's see, I got 2 people watching. Hey, thank you for watching, guys. Hey, if this is your first time here, my name is Mike. This is Something Mobile. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, if you do like this video, it will help other people around the world see this video, because if this video is helpful to you, it'll be helpful to somebody else. The main thing that we're trying to discover today is if the mouse case is something that I prefer, or the Dbrand grip. The Dbrand grip. Dbrand grip for me wins, but the only problem is the Dbrand did not come with MagSafe. Mouse does. The mouse buttons are flush, and that's a major problem for me. The build quality of the mouse is really good. The thing is, if you drop it, it's going to be a tank. It's fine. It's perfect. This one maybe not going to be drop protective. The Dbrand grip. The Dbrand grip might not be the one to get if you're worried about protection the most. Okay. But if you are looking for something that is super grippy for when you're holding it, this is the phone to get. There's grip on the bottom here, and the buttons come out quite a bit, and they do have some sort of texture on them. These buttons are not textured at all. You cannot tell that those buttons are there in the mouse case. Okay, so all right, I went on and I purchased some rings to turn any phone into a MagSafe phone. And the phone, or the rings that I purchased, are called WYNKS rings. They're by a brand, WYNKS. And I will show you that right now in Cam 2. So there they go, right there. So this is what I got. These rings, I highly recommend them. I wasn't going to recommend them, but now I can, because now I know that I can charge through these rings. It wasn't the rings, I had positioned it incorrectly, and so now that I have installed it correctly, it wants to charge through the ring now. The other thing is, I wanted to see if this accessory could hold onto the ring, and it was a good magnetic charge. It's good, or magnetic hold, and it's good. It does charge wirelessly through the ring, and it also charges through this mouse case as well, wirelessly. Let's try it one more time. There you go. Oh, let's see, 1 second. Go top down, face down. So let me see one more time. It does charge. Let's see one more time. Take that off. and you'll see it. Yep, there you go. It came up. All right. So the other thing is I wanted this to be able to be mounted on a wall to be able to use if I wanted to. So I bought these stickers right here to be able to mount on the back of this. So that way, if I'm in the kitchen or something like that, I can easily just have it mounted on the wall instead of having it on the countertop where my phone inevitably gets grease on it or tomato sauce, any of that. It would be super helpful to have in the kitchen. That put me on this, looking for different rings. The rings that I'm using now are called WYNKS, and they are the $9.99 for 6-pack. There's 8. You can pay $8.99 and get a 4-pack, and I can recommend them. I like them a lot. They don't feel sharp to the touch. They seem like something that is a good option for you. And the Mophie ring is different. If you're looking at the Sinjaro, so what is it called? It's a Sinjimaro and Mophie are both flexible, right? They're a flexible ring, and they'll be fine for you. If you're worried about it being sharp, the Mophie might be a little sharp though because of the fact that it's plastic on top of it. You could take a knife and shave off the sides a little bit to make it to where it's not so sharp. But if you're doing it like this, you don't have to worry about it at all if you're covering it up with the skin. The skin is super helpful. It actually looks really nice too. I was worried that when I put this on that the skin would actually be not long enough on the sides, but it actually is. It's not a problem at all. And on the bottom, I thought it would be short also, but it's not. The whole thing kind of being pixelated makes this ring kind of look like it's like from Mario Brothers or something. I actually really, really like the look of this. It's so cool and it's different. Nobody else has this. And because of that, I made it mine, right? And I like that. That's really cool. So 6 rings for the price, for less than the price of most of these other, rings that you can get. I think that's a win. I feel like ESR did a good job. Their installation kit is the best. ESR did a really good job on that. So let's go ahead and see how strong the magnetic pull is on these rings, okay? So if you're using this accessory, which I highly recommend. Now, this ring does not have a stabilizer. And what I mean is it doesn't have something down below that keeps it from moving right to left. It's just a single ring, which I actually kind of like because I do like that single ring look. I definitely like that a little bit more than this thing coming down. Something about it. I do like it more. And let's see. So yeah, we're going to test to see how strong this is right now. I have a feeling this one's going to be the winner. So we're going to go ahead and put a string around this right here. All right. So let's see here. So this is going to be kind of loud when I turn this on, so bear with me. I'm sorry. You know what? No, I'm going to go ahead and mute this for a second. I'll turn it down, actually. So there you go. Yeah, it was pretty loud. So anyway, all right, this is just a simple crane, and it will determine how much force it takes to take something off. And so I'll simply just pull it like this. And we'll have to watch closely before it breaks free. Okay, it was about 522 it looked like. So let's see what it does. So about 5.2 pounds. It's very strong. Let's try that one more time. One more time. Let's get a good connection here. All right. So here's the official pull. All right, so about 346. Took about 3.5 pounds. So 3.46 pounds actually, because this could come down to that. So let's keep that on there. Let's put that down below so that way it has the least amount of pulling force. And we're gonna go put this on the phone. Try this. All right, let's get that in there. Okay, look how nice that looks. That looks so cool. Like, if anything, just get this camera protector or camera bump protector, because there's no camera protector on there. There's like nothing protecting the camera. Yeah, just get that. And let's see here. See from the side. This is Mous. The last one was Dbrand. 321. So about 374, maybe 38. So the Dbrand was over 4. So about a half a pound difference, I believe, between these two in pull force as far as the magnetic pull. And that's with the WYNKS on there. And the reason why I would think that this would be stronger on this one is because you have this thin sticker, right? Thin layer of sticker between the accessory and your ring, okay? So that means that you're closer to the magnet. On this, I believe that you're probably not as close to the magnet, but it does automatically align everything a little bit better, a little bit easier because of that bottom portion right there, which is, I call it the alignment portion of the ring, I guess. I don't know. All right, so one more time. Let's go like this. Let's position this right here. And I'll give this 3 pulls just like I did the other one. All right, that didn't do bad at all. So about another about a half a pound less, maybe a little bit less than half a pound. 2.9 that time. I'll give this a 3rd pull. Let's go slowly. 3.73. All right, or 2.73. All right, so the first time around it did the best. This one pulled at about 3 point something, and this one did 4. So yeah, this one has a better magnetic hold, definitely. So yeah, definitely wins. And just in case you guys were wondering, I'll go ahead and put the phone in this case right here, which is by Encased. And I remember it having like a pulling force of about 4 pounds. It's actually pretty good. All right. So let's see what we got. All right, 429, 4.29. Not bad. The other one, I'm gonna have to go check it again. I don't remember, and I don't know why I keep taking that off. Let's see. Put it back on there, and we'll go like this. And 2.18. One more time. About 2.5, a little over 2.5. One more time. Again, 2.57, I believe. So not bad. So I think that this one wins, though. Let me see. Look how cool that looks, just with the encased and this on there. If you had this on the inside of your case, it'd look pretty cool too. So if you get the Dbrand skin and you put a case on it, that would look really nice. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this again one more time. So whoever's sticking around for as long as they have, thank you for being here. I appreciate you watching. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and go like this. And I just want to see again one more time like how strong this thing is. And remember, it doesn't have that extra stabilizer. So it pulled off at about the same as Mous, I think. Wow, that thing held on good. That, I don't know why it held on so good right there, but it did. My son's mocking me over there. It's kind of funny. I don't blame him. All right, so it's about the positioning. If you find the right position on this battery, it'll hold on really good. Or on the magnet of the battery. So yeah, 4 on that. So this thing, it seems like it was about twice as strong as the with the pull when you're pulling it away from the device, pulling it just directly away. And it seems like it's about another 2 pounds stronger when you're pulling it from the side. So yeah, these WYNKS are really good. So I can recommend the WYNKS rings. I really do like them. I think that they would be a good choice for you, definitely. So yeah, these are cool. I like them a lot. Let's see here. So any other questions, guys, before I wrap this up? Any other questions? Let's see. The test was successful. Let's see if this will charge again. Yep, it's charging. Yep, just simply repositioning the ring to a lower position helped the charging. So it's good now. I'm glad that happened though, because I could show you guys exactly what to do to be able to fix the problem. So hopefully Robin, she stuck around for a long time. Robin, hopefully this helps you. If you come back and see this, you can see exactly what I had to do to fix the problem. But all I had to do was basically, it was up too high. It was way up there, like that. It was way up there, and like kind of like that right there. And I had to move it down just that little bit. You can see where the indentation is right there. And as soon as I moved it down there, it was fine. So there you go. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. And I'm going to finish off my my drink here, my coffee, and then answer any questions that you might have if you guys are here. If you're here late, I have the Dbrand grip and the mouse case and the WYNKS. If you guys are looking for a conversion kit for Magsafe for any phone that you have, and in particular, this is for the OnePlus 7 Pro. You can charge through this ring. You can wirelessly charge. You can use a power bank like I have here, OtterBox and Anchor power bank, and you can use accessories like this. You can use this wireless ESR charger that I have here. It actually is really nice to charge your phone, and it'll be no problem at all. So, all right, guys, that's it. Hey, thank you. My name is Mike. This is Mike with Something Mobile. And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, or have a good night. And if you're catching this later, hopefully your Thanksgiving went well. And yeah, I'm here to help you find the right phone, case, or face to fit your life and style. My name is Mike. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.